I'm about to go inside for the night, and I'm gonna get on this thing for a little bit. So I thought I would share a little time with y'all. So today my husband and I went to the Ag Show in Kansas City. It's our first time to go there without it being the day that all the FFA kids go, and I liked it better. It was pretty low-key. Okay. All right. I'm gonna do 7 minutes with y'all. Let me pause my time. I didn't know my camera was freaking crooked. Ugh. All right, let me move this. Let me move y'all over. So, if you are wanting to know what I have on this thing, don't get it yet, because I just found out that the company approved me for a discount code. So I'll tell you the exact one that I have. If you're chubby McFluffy like I am, and you want to know which one I have specifically, because there's a whole bunch of different ones, let me make sure, and I'm going to contact them tomorrow. When I talked to this company about being an affiliate, I thought I had to make a new Shopify account, and so they've got it connected to the wrong one. Anyways, I got this today and these leggings. I did something crazy. A few months ago, I decided I wanted to be done with plastic. I went through my closet and I got rid of everything in the world. If it had polyester, it was gone, other than my bras and my swimsuits, because those are really hard to find in freaking big, okay? So, but I haven't had any dang clothes. I miss some of the clothes I got rid of, and you know what? In my homesteading and holistic journey, dude, I ice water bath, I sauna, I use a red light, I make my own beef liver supplement, I make my own tallow, I make kombucha, I do fresh green, I mill my own wheat. I mean, we raise our own, I bit my tongue. We raise our own beef and chicken. I garden, I forage, I make my own holistic medicine, right? I do a crap ton of stuff. Things that I don't like foraging, because ticks. I'm good with the identification of 15 different things, about 10 things I use, and then you don't have to like everything of homesteading, right? I have gotten into cheese making. So, the polyesters, I think I'm just going to have to settle with 80% of my clothes have no polyester. Oh my God, we got rid of so many clothes. We had it was thousands of dollars worth of clothes that I made my husband and I get rid of, because it's microplastics. And whenever all your clothes are touching your whole body all the time, right? So I regret it. I'm glad that I have almost all cotton and linen now. And I will never ever wear a different kind of underwear other than cotton or linen, right? It's got to be a natural product. So I'm glad that I got rid of that. But we've even changed up. We got rid of all seed oils. Unless we go out to eat or something like that, but we don't even have seed oils in our house. So anyways, I got this today at Maurice's, and I'm happy. And it feels so good to have clothes. I have missed my leggings. Anyways, you did not click on this to hear me complain about a decision that I made, but you just did. So, anyways, so I became an affiliate for Prime Bites. I have spent hundreds of dollars with that company, those little protein brownies, and I was like, there's a few ingredients in there that I don't like, but I do like having something that's got 19 grams of protein in it and only 220 calories, because I'm not perfect or I wouldn't be 300 pounds, right? So it's just nice to have something that's not breaking the bank, like calorically, and it's still got some good components to it. So anyways, and I still like Sprite Zero. So I feel like I'm doing confessions. Anyways, I've had 7 people order, and you get to save 15%. If you're a Prime Bites person and you're ordering from the company, which you should because it's way cheaper than buying it at the store. But if you use Brandy, BRANDY 15, that's a discount code. Or the other day, I posted a direct link, and then it gives you 15% off of your whole order. Anyways, I'm happy about that. I wonder if I can use my own discount code. Anyways, it's a late night tonight. I'm going to do a few more minutes. This is pretty easy, but I will tell you, today when we went to the ag show, I can feel this. I can feel this in my hips. I can feel this in my calves. And my whole legs kind of feel like they're not sore, just I'm aware that I have been athletic. Something that I like about this for my own personal use is I'm uneven. I am majorly uneven with my leg strength. Even the fat in my hip comes out more on one side than the other. And I'm not slamming my body. No, I'm saying I like that this is evenly working both legs, because I had injured a knee like years ago and I babied it. And I'm going to do 3 more minutes. That was 7 minutes. I babied that knee, and then whenever I went to start lifting weights, I was so much weaker on one side because I had taken so many more steps on the left side. Well, I'm having issues with getting my legs equally strong again. And here's my thought process on that is, over the age of 65, if you break your hip, you have an 80% mortality rate in the next 2 years. Because a lot of people, you know what, like I'm 46, right? And this right leg is weaker than my left leg. If I had went another 20 years with not really realizing it, then that leg would have just gotten weaker and weaker, right? Then I break that hip, then I would be immobile. And then I would get mentally down. And then, you know, as soon as people give up, that's when they're gone. So I want to really address having strong hips, having strong legs. If I am not going to lose this belly and these titties, and I'm going to be fat, I have got to be strong. So I like this trampoline because, well, they call it a rebounder now, but this is trampoline. It's making me evenly work my legs. Because, you know what, this is going to sound bad, but my husband husband is like 150 pounds smaller than me, right? If I get injured, he can't pick me up. If I fell down, and he would have to call for help if I wasn't able to help him. So if you're gonna be fat, and a lot of us are fat, you've got to be strong. You've got to be the healthiest version of yourself before you freaking get yourself in a bind, and then your weight will impact someone else besides you. So anyways, I just want to be the best that I can be, and that right there requires my right leg to get stronger. Now, if I was ever going to fight somebody, I know I could kick a hole through them, but I know that my right leg fatigues, So I'm happy that I am doing ice water baths to help myself with recovery. And I'll tell y'all all about what I've bought here and everything, because if you're like, I want to make sure and get the right one, because if you're chubby, you need to make sure and get a strong one, or you're going to be too heavy for it, okay? So you need to get the one that I've got. And then save money, because there's markups on all this crap. I can pick you up. Oh my God, Leroy, shut up. Oh my God. I just came over here and read a comment for someone. Oh my God. Anyways, there's so much markup on everything, right? So wait and save yourself 10%, maybe it's 15%, I don't remember. I just got it hooked up to the wrong I've just got it hooked up to the wrong Shopify, so I got to contact them tomorrow and be like, switch it over, because they approved me, and then I'm gonna do this. I love this because it's fun, and it doesn't feel like I'm doing anything big. And then all of a sudden I'm like, oh dang, I feel my butt cheeks. Like tomorrow, I think it's gonna be helpful with doing the ice water baths and recovering. So, and the temperature's supposed to drop. It was 60 degrees. See, right now I need something to drink. It was 60 degrees today, and it's supposed to be 20 degrees tomorrow. So it'd be a great day to do an ice water bath. So, but I like this. I want to do it 2 times a day, just because, I really want to get below 300. Last year, the smallest I got to last year was 309. So my first goal is 308. And I'm back into the 3 teens, which I had gotten back up into the lower 320s. Ooh, I can feel my heartbeat in my feet. That's kind of cool feeling. But now I'm back in those 3 teens. And anyways, just that's my battle. It's so hard to be out of those teens. Like, that's like my nemesis is the 3 teens. And last year when I dropped down below 310 down to 309, I was only there for 1 day. Like, God dang. And I know I could fast for 3 days and all that stuff, but I don't like fasting. And whenever I wore that glucose monitor, I found that my glucose drops way low. Like, when I was wearing that thing in the mornings, like right before I'd wake up, my glucose dropped down to like, it was in the 50s. It was in the low 50s. Like, people go into freaking comas and all that. So I don't want to fast, because I don't want my glucose to drop, because like your body needs glucose, right? Like brain function and not going into a coma. Anyways, and I actually find that I lose weight whenever I don't don't skip breakfast. And so I've been doing those Prime bites because at least I'm only consuming like 220 calories. Anyways, the wind is blowing freaking crazy here. It's supposed to be a drop in temperature. And I'm meeting with 2 of my friends tomorrow. Okay, so if you're watching, well, you are watching this. So I put up a podcast tonight, and it's called Cowgirl Confessions. And it's just me talking about, I had to deal with some fear the other day, but I had just the funniest day happen. And so if you're a cowgirl, or if you listen to podcasts, listen to that. I think you will laugh your butt off. But it's up, and it's episode number 89. And next Tuesday, I've already got the podcast up, it's that guy. If you've been following me, it's the guy that I met on the freaking bus that has like the same title of Mike Tyson. So I interviewed this dude that's like the current heavyweight champion, like in boxing. I interviewed that guy. And so that comes out next Tuesday. And anyways, he went to prison and a recovering drug addict, and now he has a special needs son, but he has overcome addiction. And the name of my podcast, it is Country Tough with Brandy Von Holton. But I did one, and I'm going to announce it to the rest of the world tomorrow. I hired a lady from Canada to help me. She helps influencers, right? Get brand deals and to like really make it big. And I just feel like I have a story that could help a lot of people, because I'm real. And I think the rest of the world's a bunch of fake asses. They are so freaking fake. And I just think the world needs real right now. And AI is freaking messing with me because I don't know if I'm looking at something real. I don't know if I'm talking to a real person. I don't know if I'm hearing something that's real. Everything can be edited. So I really think that the world needs more Brandy Von Holtons in it that's not afraid to, to say and tell you, oh yeah, I only dropped below 310 one day last year. And then I don't want to fast because I'm scared of my glucose levels dropping too low, because they were. So anyways, but wait to buy one of these. I will get you the code, and they deliver real fast. Just let me get it straightened up, because you're going to save like 60 or 70 bucks. Okay. And that's a lot of freaking money. That's a lot of money. We work too damn hard to be just, you can't wait a day. You can wait a day. Okay. Wait a day. Let me get my stuff straight. So, all right, here is somebody. Oh, it's Michelle. I just love you. You're amazing. I hope to meet you one day. Well, come on, girl. I'm always in the same spot. People are so drawn to entertainment than anything real. I know. Well, not everybody. I think a lot of people need to get motivated. Everybody's messed up. Everybody's messed up. They got daddy issues or weight issues or body insecurities, or, everybody's got something. Everybody has something, and everybody needs kind of like a kick in the butt. Okay, so Deidre, this thing was over 600. But then I bought the handlebar, and for the love of God, buy the handlebar, right? So you don't die. And then it was cheaper if you got the all black or the all white. Well, everybody wants the black one, right? Well, it was out of stock, so I just bought the white one. Or you can spend like, I don't know, I think it was $70 more and get really cute colors. So if you want a cute color, wait on my discount code. And then then it won't matter if you get the cute color, because that'll be how much money you save. All right. Okay. Check out the Prime Bites. If you buy them, there's a variety one. Some of them are going to taste like crap, and then a few are going to taste good. But damn, blueberry cobbler of those Prime Bites are good. And it's not a perfect food. It has some ingredients that are like you're not really supposed to eat. But at least you're not eating a candy bar and so it could be worse. It's like a lesser evil. So, all right, I will see y'all tomorrow. My husband's waiting on me to come inside, and we went to the ag show today, and he was in heaven, and the whole time I was like, I want to sit down. We didn't get to sit down for hours, and I was like, that trampoline, I could feel it in my butt cheeks. So, all right, I'll see y'all later. Bye.